So
The third
this
perspective.
lady right here, Ebony K. Williamson, is a talk show host. Is you know what I'm saying?
Oh, is this the one where they asked her this, what she did in trash bag?
Yeah. So on her show, she got it on Griot. She brought a lady on that joint from Oprah joint. That's why I can't remember the girl with the lady. Dude. But you probably recognize it when she started talking. But she's a one of the people that get people lives together that's had the family problems and stuff like that on the Oprah Winfrey Network. People coach, right? The black men are now not making as much money as the women, and women out here in their 30s and 40s have nothing to choose from. That's her argument overall, right? So she bringing people on the show that dialogue on that situation. So I'm gonna start right here with Shorty was on the joint.
Men in this question, but I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to I don't know, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build. When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus?
What?
If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus,
See, that's a problem. That's a
There you
problem.
go.
That's a problem.
Okay.
Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well.
Now you don't recognize the lady that was talking about?
Yes, of Harmon.
Yeah. Okay, I like the lady because she like when Young was like, if you own it, that's the normal black woman personality. This first thing they say, right? You expect them to say that.
Why?
Oh yeah, if you own it.
Why?
But I always made this point, but you shorten your pool of men if you expecting to judge them by their job. You know what I'm saying, dog? Your men is getting short because you know what I'm saying, because now you're working on people that got more options than you. You feel me? Way more options than you. Let's say he did own a whole bus company. Okay, you think you only bitch that's around him that's pretty?
Yeah.
That he got an option to fuck?
Yeah.
Now, you see what I'm saying? So
or far younger.
Exactly. And I like the way Young put her in a place and told her, no, that's not good. That's not a good way to think. You get fired tomorrow and do some different shit. You feel me? It's like you can't get stuck on that. It's the person that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like the job.
Everybody not made to want to run shit. Some motherfuckers like going to work, coming home, playing a video game or do whatever, going to a bar, whatever, chill.
That's true.
That's what they want to do. That's it. They don't want all that. Ownership ain't easy. That shit hard. You think it's easy to run his own business? Everybody not made to do that, and every black man not made to do that. Why, like you said, she limited herself. Some motherfuckers go to work, come home.
Exactly.
Play with their kids. Chill, relax.
It's like, why is that a problem though? You know what I'm saying? And you see it the way I see it, like, bro, that's not nothing to sit here and say just because he worked at driving a bus. This nigga could have a bank account big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could be a nigga that just, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't judge people on their job. I don't know how you do that. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of people does that.
But shit easy mark though. Cause I know I got it. Like you said, it's easy to know I get her. All that do is yeah.
She one of them, yeah.
I franchise this McDonald's. I run it.
Hey, I come home smell like fries like shit. And you know what? I own that. I got 2 more up the street.
You know?
Hey, I love you.
You know?
You gonna come over for dinner? Yes, I am. I'm gonna fuck you. Then I'm gonna tell you I'm only a cook. After I blast your ass, you know what I'm saying? I heard enough of
Gratitude. I want to thank the culture for making my interview with Dr. Ayanla Van Zant one of the most popular and actively engaged content offerings the Griot has produced. So before I tell you my thoughts, let's replay the clip that had some of y'all deep into your feelings. I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build. When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all.
Bitch, please.
They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns the
driver?
bus, if he owns
No.
it, if he owns the bus,
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Now let's address the response to the interview,
you heard
which
she's
some
real
of
clear.
y'all are
If he
calling
owned
a
it.
backlash. So let me be clear. First, I am a professional disruptor. So backlash is my business. And I will always take it on the chin for the sake of advancing the
Hold on.
Oh, she's like in the face.
See, first of all,
Damn,
she gonna start off by saying, "Oh, this is my job. Backlash is my business." Oh, that one what the fuck you was thinking about? You was being real. The bitch asked you a clear question. She said, "Would you drive? Would you date a bus driver?" It was real simple, right? It ain't you trying to spot no shit. No, you told her really how you feel. That nigga gotta own that shit. That's how you feel, bitch. No, don't twist this shit, yeah.
work, conversation, or movement. So know that I am completely unfazed by the onslaught of nasty comments, wishing me a sad, lonely, bitter existence until my untimely death. Now, that is some weird energy to be wishing onto a Black woman, especially one who has dedicated her life to the liberation of Black folk. But, whatever, I guess, go off. See, I wanted to talk about how do we close the gap between Black women who do show up in a so-called masculine posture, those of us that are providing and building and protecting due to circumstances that we might feel make us feel that if we don't do it for ourselves, we will have to go without the resources and protections we need to feel safe in this world. But Dr. Ayanla went in a different direction. She asked me a personal question. And y'all know I have been extremely transparent about the fact that my life choices and my chosen lifestyle are far outside of the norm. So when I said that I would date the bus owner, a lot of y'all heard something different.
Huh?
Some of you heard the following.
What?
Bus drivers are whack. Bus drivers are broke. Oh, and I'm too good for a bus driver.
Heard that.
The only thing is, y'all made that part up. See, I said what I said.
Oh,
But then
before you go, what is she serious though?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out because if you don't want to date the bus driver,
The owner is what you want,
then
We
the
heard
bus-
that.
the bus driver is whack, then, right?
or you gotta do better. You need the owner. It was clear. She backtracking too, bro.
Why?
I don't know where she's going with this, but she backtracking.
and some of y'all started talking about salaries and hourly wages, pensions and benefits. And that's wild because I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about Black ownership, but some of y'all made it about money. I'm talking about ownership, Black enterprise and entrepreneurship, because really I am talking about Black liberation. And if you read my book, you'll understand why. So I'm standing 10 toes down on that position. And I don't really care if you're hurt or offended by it.
Uh-oh.
And since some of y'all are already big mad, let me go ahead and make you incensed. So out of the 50,000 plus comments posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of Black men when I said what I said.
No,
But see, no,
you're not.
I've been
Stop.
eating that bullshit, but I ain't.
We're gonna stop you eat early. You full of shit, bro. Like everybody heard what you said. It was clear. You need a bus owner. And us being the blue collar podcast of America. We're going to defend this, goddammit. Don't play with us. We can be, if you gonna run your life trying to find people that own shit, you're gonna miss a lot of good ass niggas along the way. You know what I'm saying?
The third
Niggas that you live the rest of your life with, a nigga that gonna take, like she just said, respect you, moms, everybody, work hard every day. It was real clear. That bitch was real on point when she told you that shit. But you still stuck on trying to make us think we ain't hear what the fuck we heard, bro. Yeah. You don't like bus drive. You gotta own shit. You need owners. And I don't think bus drivers should take this personal. That's not what she's saying. It ain't a personal shot. It's just she don't want nobody that ain't no motherfucker. If you go punch in, forget her. Okay. If you punch in the motherfucker anywhere, if you got clock in, that bitch don't want you. It's that simple, bro. That's why her ass is 41 and single as fuck. That's what I always try to tell black women, bro.
She said she's standing 10 toes down. Y'all putting words in her mouth. And she takes it on her chin. She takes all the kids on her chin.
What was putting in her? What? She tried to just make us think we didn't hear what we heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, we heard it twice. You said, nah, I own it. I need the one that own it. And that bitch set you straight. It was like, nah, that's the wrong thinking, bitch. She didn't say that. She wanted to say, bitch, what's wrong with you? She talk about, a black man and how we liberate and all that shit.
That shit sounds stupid.
How her fiance is white? How'd I keep finding y'all with this? Why did this keep happening, Red?
I don't know.
Why did everybody that's fighting for us gotta have the white people in the house? Why? Remember?
Nah.
The black dude on CNN, he got fired.
Damn. It was more damn, he was gay. How you know that?
Tuck Carlson fired. And then, what's that nigga name, man? Damn. Well, he got a white boyfriend.
Damn.
So the whole time he's beating up Trump every day on TV. Talking about race people, this, that, black people need this, do this, and that, and that. Find out he got a white husband in the house. Sitting there turning the channel with a white boy. When he get in the house. Passing motherfucking toast and fucking jelly. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You ever heard that?
Yeah, she said she don't fuck with bus drivers or 9-to-5ers.
Yeah.
She said you put words in her mouth.
That was
that's what she said. You putting words in her mouth. But what she clarified, well, she didn't really do that right. She said if you at a position and you stuck at that position, she wants you to think about elevating yourself into another one. But certain people are good at certain things.
There you go. I was trying to tell people. Some motherfuckers like to play games, go home.
So people like to be that blue collar working person, or like you on barbershop. We all came from Smithfield, in the barbershop. We was chopping hams and shit. But like chopping swine, went from swine to cutting hair.
Like Rail said, if she narrowed it down to just people that just own shit, right? That person had more options than her.
But that's how she like it.
Yeah, she like want that, they don't want her. If I got all that, I damn so want your name, man.
Like, yeah.
Because you'll be one of those guys that date her and have to sleep one eye open just in case you put rat poison in your cereal.
Nah, she
Not good. Not
she
good.
said she take it on the face.
She said
she take nothing in the face.
She said, bro.
We lied. First of all, all right. She defending black men. That's what she said. We didn't hear that though.
Okay, if you defend a black man,
she's saying they should own shit.
If you defend a black man, you shouldn't be kicking him while he down.
Exactly.
That's basically what she's doing. You're kicking them while they down. Like if you know they struggling and they trying to make it, into a certain point in life, instead of just criticizing and kicking them down, you just give them pointers or to have classes of owning shit or just put your 2 cents out there of how to own or how to build or how to
but
gain.
No. She said she would.
But again, why you down in the black man if you
she want entrepreneurship. She said what? She wants you to have more entrepreneurship.
She said black man.
So if the black man have entrepreneurship, well, guess what? He gonna have to kiss. He gonna have to kiss the same person that you got a ring by with. He gonna have to kiss his ass.
Kiss white man ass like she doing now.
Yeah.
We have been suppressed as black men by the white culture, right? And you fuck with a white man kissing his ass, sucking his dick and shit. What does that do?
Well, basically,
you can't then say you fight for the black man. What the fuck?
But basically, like the piggyback what you just now said,
don't make sense.
You sucking the white man's dick, and then you basically trying to kiss the black man with it by spitting this stupid shit.
The third perspective.
It's just stupid.